Good evening to you. I'm Jessie R. Johnson once again. This is part 8, and this will be the continuation of the pages of The Sun is Still There. We will start at Sutras number 2, verses 20. Hold on, please. The Holy Atheist, Sutras number 2, verse 20. Self-discipline. Feel the self-esteem, the dignity that you innately is. If you give, give with dignity, with joy. Number 21. Notions such as my country, my religion, your people, not mine, makes you a murderer. 22. The forces that moves as the universe cosmos omni is not different than the forces that moves the finger. Verse 23. Love can only be now, never in the past, present, or future. There can be no past or future without a present, no present or past without a future, and no future or present without a past. Verse 24. Everything is linked and linked as one. Every point of space, not even nothing or something, is truly isolated. Number 25. Set your own house in order, then talk. Those who are possessed by money and greed are cowards, for they harm and damage all about them. Verse 26. Separating yourself by belief of religion, tradition, nationality breeds violence. That was the pages of The Sun is Still There. This here is the sacred scriptures of the Holy Atheist, Sutras. This here is the next chapter, the pages of life and death. This is the summary. The sacred scriptures of the Holy Sutras. Many will not understand all of the sutras or sacred writings, but only certain things, parts, or specific verses. This video will be made in several or more parts, and any such comments, no matter how subtly disrespectful, they will be removed. To begin, once again, this is the sacred scriptures of the Holy Atheist Sutras. First, these are Sutras 1 of the pages of life and death. Verse 1. The great message of this world is not that you merely survive. It is that you awaken to the fact that nothing will ultimately survive. The law of this world is to yield one's seeming independent position. To hold to one's false independent position is suffering and torment, producing illusions, delusions, and false hopes. Number 2, this makes one self-possessed and loveless, clinging to life in ego and feeling separate from the whole prevents life even while it continues. Number 3, when afraid, one looks for consoling knowledge. We want to hear that we'll survive in our present state of sense of self forever. Life after death or reincarnated indefinitely. This is because we do not want to go through moral change. Number 4, the ultimate communication of this universe is eternal life. It is eternal life expressed through a seeming procession of infinite meta-infinitesimal changes, expressed through a procession of infinite durationless trans-infinitesimal nows embedded in a single non-now moment. Number 5, death is the understanding of being fundamentally without true knowledge at the ultimate level of it all. It is the 100% certainty of ignorance. This cannot be thought or intellectualized. It must be realized beyond a personal mind-made false sense of self. With this, you will be mindless, bodiless, beginningless, endless in feelings, in certainty, in awareness itself. Fulfill the law of life through love instead of the pursuit of knowledge, certainty, and forever survival. 7. True spiritual life is moral life, transformation through love. All knowledge passes. Though the universe is not a machine of death, you won't ever be certain of eternal life through any egoistic or egoic pursuit of certainty and information, of any egoic independence. 8. Whatever the world seems to be, that seeming is a presumption that's determined by conditions. Verse 9. Meaning is part of the aspects of the mind. Meaning is not inherent, nor in things themselves. The usual human lives in a world, the usual human lives in a world of meanings and absence of meanings. He or she is aware of little. Number 10, I is an effort to be different from and immune to limitations of phenomenal existence. I is a futile action to and against phenomenal existence. I is a recoil from the ultimate mystery of the true infinite. No, not the nonsense of mathematical infinity, but by absorption in reaction of mortal fear. I want to thank everyone for listening and watching, and we will begin in verse 11 in part 9 of the pages of life and death. I want everyone to have a good day.